Alright, guys, you might want to spread this one around. I've seen this story a few different places. It hasn't quite hit the regular media yet, but I guarantee you there's no way in hell they can avoid not playing this one. This is an admiral, ladies and gentlemen, by the name of. I'm sorry, he was a rear admiral, Rick Williams of the United States Navy. What Rick had supposedly done was somehow or another, he reported that he got witness that Obama has purchased a mansion in Dubai, province of the United Arab Emirates, and I didn't know this, folks, but UAE via Dubai is actually a non-extradition country. I actually had no idea of that. And so basically, that is where him and his family, Obama's family, plan to live as soon as they get out of the White House, supposedly. Now, do I know that for certain? No, but this guy supposedly lost his job with the United States Navy over this supposed allegation. So, whether or not any of this holds any weight, this guy lost his job. So, we definitely need to look into this. There was another one of these going around that actually showed the actual mansion that Obama supposedly purchased. To be honest, it really wasn't the greatest. I mean, I don't care if you say he's a Muslim or this or that. To me, it wasn't like, okay, yeah, cool, I'd live there. Yeah, that looks awesome. I've had friends who have gone to Dubai. I had a buddy of mine who was an MBA, and he basically went to Dubai. His wife actually wanted to go to the mall over there. It's supposed to be like the biggest mall, etc. And he ended up supposedly getting a job there as a garbage collector, making $66 an hour, working, I think, just under 4 days a week. So he's basically over there handling his stuff. His wife is either here in the U.S. or probably over there, more than likely, now. And everybody says it's really nice over there if you can get in the business section. I mean, the apartments and the condos and everything are like subsidized. All your electricity and everything's run on one bill, supposedly. And nothing's more than like $800 a month for like a 2-bedroom condo or apartment. So, I mean, it's supposedly not that bad. Over there, due to all the oil money and everything, they have what's at least one or two of my people or my friends have said this. Depending on the area you go, and they said this was for every area in Dubai, basically. There are what's called social concierges. And what these guys and gals are doing is they're doing what social workers and various other people should always do. You're assigned to a district, you go house to house, apartment by apartment, and ask, do you need your laundry done? Do you need, your car taken out? Do you need restaurant reservations? Do you need your suit cleaned? Do you need this? You need somebody for your kid's daycare. Do you need that? And I'm certain it also goes into, do you need someone for tonight? What are your preferences and everything else? Do you need your car taken out to be tuned while you're at work today? And these guys are supposedly paid big bucks. I'm talking like 150,000 a year to be stationed as like 20 people in like a square mile area or something like that goes and does this stuff. And basically, I'm sure it's almost always just the business areas more than likely, but that in the extremely rich areas. But anyways, the social concierge, now I have yet to find the official name of these guys. I mean, this would be an awesome, awesome, awesome title to start in pretty much any country, basically. Problem is, you'd have these guys piggybacking with law enforcement and everything else, and then they just become spies like the rest of these guys are. I was out today. I did my family's driveway. I came in for a couple hours, and I did the neighbor across the street's driveway. And her driveway is huge. I'm talking probably easily 40 feet across by at least 100 feet. I mean, it's a big property, and we got like maybe 2.5 inches, I'd say. So that took me better part of an hour, hour and a half to do. And I was outside, across the street, one way or another, you know. And I was doing her area. Not one person, not two, but three, folks. 1, 2, and 3. People. Oddly enough, folks, it's like 20 degrees outside. These people are walking by out of the blue when I'm out there shoveling with, and then oddly enough, all three of them had dark black jackets. They did have different hats, so I guess they're allowed different style of hats. But about the time the third one came out, the neighbor across the street, or down one house, was actually out doing their driveway. And this guy actually tried to talk with him, and he kind of shut him down real quick, like, you know what, I don't know what you're doing here, please leave. But the first guy was weird, was really weird. He walked all the way up to the end of the block, all the way up and around. And now it's 20 degrees out, folks. Nobody's out doing their general exercising when it's 20 degrees out. They just randomly show up to do this. And he finally left. And then, like 10 minutes later, someone else came. And then the third person, oddly enough, had a bag of like paper towels or something like that, and a newspaper or something. And there is no major store in like a half-mile radius, folks, where you could pick up both of those supplies in the same store. I mean, there's a gas station, but it's easily a half mile. Nobody is walking a half mile in this in this weather, folks. I mean, yeah, you can bundle up and hustle it, but these guys were kind of out looking like they were looking. Like they were provocateurs and various other things. I hate those terms, people. I absolutely hate those terms, but this is the America we live under now. You know, this is the America we live under. You doing anything, all of a sudden people have to walk up, they have to investigate, they have to spy. That's exactly what it is, espionage. Absolutely espionage. Oh, well, they were just walking. Yeah, well, it is what it is, folks. But I wanted to bring you this story because it actually seems very serious that this is something that Obama tends to want to do, and it seems like this guy actually did get fired for something. Whether or not it was this statement, I don't know. But this guy supposedly got fired for this, and basically this is the idea, folks. I'll read you what it actually says in terms of what it is. And it basically said this happened within 18 hours of Admiral Williams posting this inquiry. This report continued. The U.S. Navy's 3rd Fleet Commander, Vice Admiral Nora Tyson, acting on direct orders from her Commander-in-Chief, President Barack Obama, fired Admiral Williams, stating her actions due to a loss of confidence in his ability to command because of the allegations of his misuse of government computer equipment. He was basically fired. And that's the third paragraph of the source I'm going to give you. And basically, this is the situation. Okay, this guy was in the U.S. Navy's Strike Group 15. Rear Admiral Rick Williams posted a pointed query on 8 January, since deleted, to the U.S. Navy's Institute Readiness Kill Chain, whatever that is. Anyways, and he basically says Obama was house hunting mission, and basically he did this from Naval Support Facility Thurmont, aka Camp David, and basically this got leaked. So I don't want to give you everything, but basically it said that President Barack Obama was in the process of purchasing a multi-million-dollar seaside luxury villa in the United Arab Emirates, UAE of Dubai. So, oh, cool. They do have the actual photo. This is good. Luxury seaside mansion of Dubai purchased this week by President Obama, supposedly. I don't actually like the house. I mean, it's nice, but I generally just don't like it. But if he purchased it, and no doubt our taxpayer money went for it, this is another thing altogether, folks. So, thanks.